I'm Lupe Fiasco, MC, rapper, you know, things of that nature, human being, revolutionary figure, rebellious leader, things of that nature, soldier, general, and everything all at once.
How would you describe your faith?
I don't know, at this point, I don't know. You know, it's hard to describe it, you know, because it's something that has no, you can't measure it.
Yeah.
So if it's beyond measure, then at some points it's beyond description, you know, because you can say it's strong one day, but, you know, in context of what, you know, and in comparison to what, and in comparison to whom, you know, so.
Would you say that you're a Muslim or a Christian? My perception in the past is that you're
Muslim.
Okay, that's kind of my perspective. How do you feel that hip-hop, what kind of job do you think hip-hop does at addressing matters of faith?
I don't know, it depends, because you got straight religious rappers, you know, but then people like, you know, like Trae, you know, who's probably the most prominent, you know, Christian kind of MC. Or if you just look at, you know, some of the straight Muslim rappers that come out of like places like Palestine and the Middle East, you know, and it's there in essence. It's as complete and as fulfilled as that. You know, where you actually have people from the faith rapping about the faith, you know, tenets of the faith, the books, the prophets, you know, the stories, and you know how it affects them in daily lives, whether it be from an urban point of view or a suburban point of view or a rural point of view, or whatever. So it's definitely there. It has a presence in the premise. You know, so it's there. I always say that hip hop culture is, you know, the iceberg under the water. You know, so there's all these different parts and pieces and components to it that are thriving and massive. And the commercial part, what we hear on the radio and what we see on TV, is actually the smaller kind of part. You know, so I always judge it culture first. So culturally, you know, faith has always been a part of the hip hop scene.
Do you ever get tired of being labeled a conscious rapper?
No.
Yeah.
It's just something the title you take. You know, it's what you do with it. I think everybody's conscious though.
Yeah.
Everybody's aware of what they're doing.
Yeah.